Tasha Melody Show. The Tasha Melody Show.
It's a Toast Melody Show, bitches.
Yo, what's up? What's up? This is Tosh Melody from the Talk to the Melody show. Tonight, I have an exclusive interview with my special guest, Mel Love. What's up, Mel?
Link2Link, the movement you want to move with. What's going on, Tosh? How you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for taking this time out of your busy evening to be with us here. Okay.
Nah, I
Um,
appreciate you for having me.
Great. So, just for our viewers who don't know who Mel Love is, can you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
I'm Mel Love, Link2Link, the movement you want to move with, the outlet, all the plugs come to me. The man in the background, the Black Forrest Gump, a lot of names, but I do a lot of things out here in the music industry, just in life itself. I'm a father, family man, brother, uncle, doing the things I do out here, just moving in God's speed.
And Godspeed. Facts, facts. Thank you so much for that. So, we're gonna get into it. So, Mel, how did you get involved in the music industry, and where did it all start for you?
Well, basically, my dad and my mom put me in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was writing, ghost writing songs and everything for his friends and everything like that. And, every morning or in the middle of the night, I'm getting woken up by my dad saying, "Hey, sing this song that I just wrote," for his
Mm-hmm.
friends that they partying all night. And he's teaching me the song. And then once I learn it, then I got to get up when he told me to get up. So pretty much that was basically artist development and training itself right there at a young age. And I
Mm-hmm.
just took it upon myself. I just started to find a love for music, and I started beating on the pots and pans and putting water in glasses and making my own tracks with my dad's tape decks and everything like that. Putting one tape in one side and then switching it, putting it to the next. And I came to find the love for it, and I'm here in 2025, still
Mm.
relevant, doing what I'm doing out here for the love of music.
Facts, facts. So let's tap into your production label, Link to Link. When and how did that all come together for you?
Well, Link2Link came about when a good friend of mine that I used to work for at Black Widow Records, my old boss, Kirk Burrows, that I used to work at Uptown MCA Bad Boy Entertainment with,
Mm-hmm.
he suggested that I work for his good friend, which is my good friend to this day. He had a record label called Black Widow Records, and one day he asked me to mail something off in the post office for him. So I had to go to FedEx to mail something off. And I asked him, I just said, what name should I write on, the name that is on here so I can mail you what you asked me to mail off. It was some music tapes and stuff that I had to
Mm-hmm.
mail off to different companies. So he was like, "Oh, Mel Love, just put anything on there." You know what I mean? So I was like, "How you doing business just writing anything on something that you taking as business and you want people to get it?" So I
Right.
thought about it. So while I'm walking through the street, I normally would sing out loud and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just found myself practicing singing out loud and everything. And at the same time, I was thinking about a name, and I was like, "Wow, if I had a record company, what would the name of a record company that I love to have that people will want to sign under me and
Mm-hmm.
would want to work with me?"
Mm-hmm.
So this is right before I came up with after I came up with Love Records, because my name is Mel Love, Link2Link. So
But
I had Love Records for a long time, but um I just started finding myself coming up with different names. So then I just said, I want to link up with people around the world through all the endeavors. And then after that, I just said, something. Um, I wrote it down and I just said link to link. Link to link is something that's connecting people, and I don't think people will be ashamed to sign into me or working with me under that name. So hey, then I just wrote it down on the first envelope and everything like that. And I also took a screenshot, a picture of it, because I do that with all my stuff. When I make up things, if I have a phone, I'll take a screenshot of it now just to
Mm-hmm.
have proof of everything. But back then I didn't have it, so I just wrote it down on another piece of paper just so I can just fold it up and just put it to the side for later use.
Right.
And I did that name just stuck with me, it resonated with me, and I just said, link to link. Link to link is powerful,
It is.
and I'm a keep that. So when I went back to the office, he asked me, he said, "Oh, so what name you put on there?" I said, "Oh, my new record company, Link to Link." And he
Speak it
started
into
laughing. He was
existence.
like, he
Speak
was
it
like,
into
"What are you
existence.
talking about? Your own record label?" I said, "Yeah, I was thinking about it when you told me to come up with a name. So that's the name
Yeah,
I want for my record company, Link to Link." So, you're gonna see much more from Link to Link in the future. And here we are,
yeah.
2025, we in the future, and Link to Link been existing ever since the 90s.
Facts. Speak it into existence. My mom always says, speak it into existence. Congrats.
Right, right.
Yes. So for link to link, right? So what are the business the components of your company, and what does it specialize in? Because I know you have like a lot of different functions within that organization.
Well, basically, what Link to Link specialize in is artist development,
Mm-hmm.
um, multimedia, movies, movie editing, graphic art design, bookings, management, studio. Basically everything that artists need to get
Mm-hmm.
them up and running and out there to put them to work and get their money the way it needs to happen because being in this industry, you see that a lot of artists be taken advantage of, and I see that, hey, I'm an artist myself and I don't like the feeling of being taken advantage of. So that's why I fight that good fight to help all the artists achieve their goals and whatever they need to do to accomplish what they have in ideas of. So that's what Link to Link stands for. That's why I
Yeah.
say we the movement you want to move with, because we moving for you to help you. So let us help you so we can help each other grow and just get to the next level. And that's whatever frequency you want to be on.
I love that. I love that. All right, Belle. So, what are your future goals for your company now?
Well, the future goals, I believe I accomplished that already. Just doing the things that I'm doing today,
Mm-hmm.
making it happen for all artists, and just seeing that if we start a project, we finish it. We make it happen in that order.
Mm-hmm. All right. And so, who were some of your artists you managed in the past, and who are you managing now?
Well, the artists I managed in my past, it started from managing Street from Black Street to Aaron Hall to Nesto Velasquez to Black Rob, G Dep. That's in my past. And
Mm-hmm.
now managing still Black G Dep,
Mm-hmm.
um, which has a great album out right now called Lessons Never Losses.
Mm-hmm.
You can look him up, Black Market Entertainment. So everything is G Dep official. Y'all can look him up. He's definitely doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Josh B, Haiti artist that I'm working with, JoJo
Haiti.
Singer,
Gotcha.
another Jamaican artist I'm working with. I have April. He's in Africa doing very well. His single just reached 1 million streams the other
Mm-hmm.
day, so I'm proud of him. He's definitely working, and that's along with my business partner Vic Law Music. I'm
Mm-hmm.
also managing myself.
Yeah, we're gonna get to.
Doing what I gotta do, turning myself back into that artist again, because I still love doing my
Mm-hmm.
artistry as singing and rapping and writing and producing this music, just to get us through the doors and keep on
Yeah.
moving forward. Rudy Ray Raw, another artist I'm working with, a
Mm-hmm.
great artist, great talent. He was the first artist to sign officially with Black Rob's alumni.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been working with him for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Three Wise Men. That's another artist I've been working with. Very talented, skilled in rapping, and he also have a clothing line called No Dogma right
Mm-hmm.
now. So it's definitely hot fashion that I believe everybody need to go out there and check out. Um, just to name a few artists that I'm working with
Yeah.
right now, Mysterious, Misty Blanco, you heard of her as Mysterious for making of
Yeah.
the band,
Yeah.
doing management with her and my other business partner, Tony Rough Hands from
Mm-hmm.
Rough Hands Entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
Jose. We just working, It's a
Just
lot of great
working, working.
artists from R&B artists to reggae artists
Yeah.
to the rap, hip hop,
Yeah.
doing what we have to do out here. And I
Yeah.
can't forget about my son Chaz, also helping co-manage his artists and everything like that
Yeah.
he's working with out there. So, I just want them to all keep up the great work and do what they have to do out there.
It's a movement. It's a
Yeah,
movement.
definitely a movement you want to move with, for
You
real.
want, yeah, and you know what? Before I go any further, I just want to commend you for helping to shape the culture of music because you are definitely a pioneer and you have been involved for decades within the music industry. So I just want to commend you and
Thank you.
thank you so much for helping to shape our culture, especially within the industry, which is not an easy industry to get into. So
It's not. It's sure it's not easy. It's hard work, and I look at it.
most
It's a
deaf,
job. It's work, and come to look at how our future is right now, all the things that I did in my past, I never would think in my wildest dreams that it would end up like this right now, where
right?
everybody's talking about it or people trying to clout chase or talk about all these amazing things. And I just looked
Yeah,
at it like, hey, I was just doing my job, doing what I supposed to do, or coming up with innovative ideas at the time and not knowing that it was going to stick and that people like Kirk Burrows or Sean Puffy Combs was gonna put money behind the great ideas, and it worked, and it's stuck to
right.
this day. Where
Mhm.
here we are.
Yeah. So Mel, let me ask you another question then. So,
Yes.
because you manage so many great, talented artists that made it far, how has that experience been for you personally, and how has those experiences contributed to your growth within the music industry?
Well, watching the artists that I manage, pushing them
Mm-hmm.
along the way, it was a lot of hard work. But
Mm-hmm.
how it helped me, it also taught me lessons to be learned that, seeing how they dealt with their business and how they act around people or they celebrity got to a certain plateau where
Mm-hmm.
people was coming at them from every angle. I taught myself not to promote myself in the areas that I live in.
Mm-hmm.
And that way I'll be able to move around and be able to go with my friends or my family and just walk freely through
Yeah.
places without being bothered with the paparazzi coming at me all crazy and everything like that. So whenever Mel Love Link to Link is out there, I really pretty much put myself on the outskirts of things, the
Yeah.
UK, Paris, London, and, down south areas where I
Mm-hmm.
don't be bothered if I'm in New York. And in New York, yeah, I grew up in New York and everything like that, but a lot of people in New York still don't know that I did all these great things in the
Yeah.
industry where that that's what I learned from dealing with a
Mm-hmm.
Black Rob or a G Dep
Right.
or a Sean Puffy Combs or Kirk Burrows or Michael Jackson or Biggie Smalls to a
Right.
Tupac, all these people that I work with and been around and sat and talked with and
Yeah.
everything like that. I seen
Mm-hmm.
all the trials and tribulations that all of them went through, and I just said, something. I don't want to. It's like the fame. I don't care too much about it or anything like
Mm-hmm.
that. That's why I humble myself and I just, do the things that I do out here. Where
Mm-hmm.
people was like, "Wow, Mel, I never knew that you did all these things out here in the
Yeah.
music, and you still don't say anything and you don't tell nobody nothing." I just say, family, at the end of the day, is just a job that I was doing when I was working with these different individuals, and that's
Mm-hmm.
it. I never knew that it was going to be big the way it is
Big the
right
way it is.
now, and I appreciate it. But at the same time, it's just a job, and we got to keep on moving forward to push the envelope forward so we can do more,
Mm-hmm.
in the industry, because the way the industry is right now, some things is at a standstill, and then other things it's like, all right, I don't want to become a martyr or be put on a t-shirt or on a wall because of people talking negative about different songs that they rap about, and they dying over lyrics, or they going to jail catching RICO charges over the lyrics that they spit in and
Mm-hmm.
everything like that. So,
Yeah.
for me, I think God bless me to still be here, to still look young at the age that I am right now, which is I just turned 50 years old, January 18th. And,
Oh,
for
nice.
me, I look at it like he preserved me to still
Mm-hmm.
look young, have
Yeah.
fun in my older age, and
Mm-hmm.
still do the things that I do without being, bothered with people surrounding me saying, "Hey, you're that famous and you got all this going and everything like that." Nah, I'm just
Yeah.
still moving forward, doing what I got to do,
Yeah.
and just making it happen.
I feel you. You said your birthday is January 18th.
Yes,
Are you a Capricorn?
yes, all
So
day,
am
every
I.
day. All
I
right,
am
blessings.
I am December 28th.
All right, you just made it. All right, no,
I
I
just
just made it. I just made it. My bad, because the 18th was the last day of the Capricorn before it switched over to the Aquarius. So I just
so
made
quick
it.
bad.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Now
I just had to
blessings
throw
though.
that in there.
All right, so
Yeah.
that means
Yeah.
that
And
where
I'm
you at? You in
51 years
Colombia
young.
right now?
No, me? No. I am in Jersey. I
Oh,
live
you
in
in
New
Jersey? What
Jersey.
part?
Um, well, now that I want to say, I'm in like around the area of Maplewood,
Okay.
Elizabeth, around
All
that
right.
area. Yeah. So yeah. So speaking of G Dep, I believe he has a concert coming up, or show a
Yes.
concert coming up in June, because I
Yes.
was actually invited to that concert
Okay.
to go. So can you please tap into that really quick? Let our viewers know about that
Well, basically,
upcoming
we
concert and
We
where.
have we have a lot of shows coming up, but
Mhm.
this concert is June 20th. A good friend of ours that also used to be at Daddy's House and Bad Boy Entertainment by the name of Queen Colors. You
What's his name?
know,
I'm sorry.
Queen Colors.
Green colors. Okay.
Yeah, she it's her birthday party,
Oh, nice.
and she booked us, myself and G Dep, to come out to perform.
Okay.
and do her birthday party. So we're gonna be out
Nice.
there, in June in
Oh.
Queens,
Mm-hmm.
doing Queen Color's birthday party. So everybody come out, pull up, and beat us there.
Yeah.
Come out and have a great time because G
Yeah.
Dep and Mel Love will definitely be in the building,
Yeah.
rocking out for Queen Colors and everybody that's going to attend.
Mhm.
That it's going to be a movie. That's all I
Yeah.
could say.
I may go out there. I may attend because I was invited to VIP, so I may attend. So
All right, yeah, you should.
hopefully
You
I'll
should
get to
come
see
out.
you out there.
All
Oh
right.
yes. So with that being said, so when did you start getting serious about your music career?
Listen, I always been serious about my music career. I practice every day.
Oh.
I keep my sword sharp. I'm able to rap. I'm able to
Mhm.
sing. I'm able to
Mhm.
produce. That's why
Mhm.
I'm able to do everything that I do, what I love. I just see a lot of talent that's around me, and I want it for them so bad that I forget about myself and I
Yeah.
push them forward. And I see it so much that I'm like, yo, y'all need to be doing this, or y'all need to focus more and get it done. I just look at it like this: by me showing improving my managing skills or my production skills or my graphic art design skills or
Yeah.
editing music videos or movies or whatever I do, I'm still sharpening my skills. The
Ah.
world hears my music because my music is on different radio stations around the
Mhm.
world,
Mhm.
so they able to reach me. They do book me for shows in different
Right.
locations and everything. So I appreciate all the promoters and everybody that's been booking me for these different shows around the world that I'm able to go and please them and put on a great performance. So, like I never stop being an artist. I just let, my managing skills, over supersedes me
Mhm.
being the artist that I am. I think some people think I just manage and that's it. They forget
Right.
that I'm a hip hop R&B artist as well. That I do both. So I just started turning up and everything and
Mhm.
started lighting the match under myself right now and just putting myself in all over the place. So
Yeah.
I did a few shows, a couple of places. I actually did
Mhm.
a great show with Josh B last night in Queens with Queen Colors and a
Mhm.
lot of great talent that I just extended the olive branch that I'm working on a compilation right now. And I seen
Mhm.
some great talent yesterday that I told them all that I'm going to put them on my compilation, which is coming out that we working on right now. So when I get those artists that I met yesterday in the studio with me, I will be producing some records with all of them as well. And I'm putting out the new album, which is coming out off of Link2Link LLC / Rock Nation distribution.
Okay.
So big platforms, to
Big
give
things going
back
on.
to the artists so we can keep it moving.
Big things going on, Mel. Big things. So, if you would allow me, there's two songs that I want to play on my show,
Okay.
and it's two new singles. So the
All
first
right.
one is called Finito.
Okay.
It's in French we say fini. So that's how I knew it was finished. Okay, here we
It
go.
was
Just let me know
finished.
if
It's
you're able to hear.
over.
It's
Finito.
over. Here we-
Always been on my 2020. I can't hear myself. I really can't hear myself. Oh, shit. Why I can't hear myself? Finito. You wanna talk? Always hooping, hollering. Cause of that shit you do. Finito. Shit cut you. It's over, boo. Finito. I'm not feeling you. wanna fuck, she wanna shit you do for me though. I'm cutting you. I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I'm from Yo, first of all, in front of ever try to lie, boo, you only happy for money and anyone can buy you. Be cool, I'ma try to. Shit, you got me vexed. All this calling Mel on the cell really got me stressed. Chick, watch me flex. Living unfaithful, it's money to chase, boo. And shit, you was ungrateful. Damn, I used to live with you. Not only have this kid with you, got me locked on this bed with you. I let the crib with you. Got my own place, got caller ID, so when you call my home late, chick, I don't need you, I got my own cake. When Mel Rome states my name, you know great. You better off manless. You took advantage the way you planned this, so it's only right we both scandalous. And I try to give you everything. I tried. Finito, I'm feeling you, cause of the shit you do. Finito, cause of you.
Yo, this song is fire.
Thank
Yo,
you.
Mel, you really did it on the yo. Viewers, Mel, can you let our viewers know where they can go tap into this song?
Finito, right now, Finito is on every single platform. So all you have to do is just hit up Mel Love, Link the Link.
Mhm,
That's MELLOVELINK, the number two, LINK, and just put in Finito and
mhm.
it comes up. YouTube, it comes up
Yeah.
on Spotify. Spotify right now, Finito should be at like 50,000 or something to
Mhm.
change. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yo, this song takes me back to when hip hop was hip hop. Like music was music. Like the flow, the lyrics, like the beat. Like yo,
Thank you.
this song right here, it just took me back to like back in the days. This is music that I knew like growing up in like the 90s and listening to like those flow like those artists. So
Right.
this is dope. This is
Thank
dope.
you. I appreciate that because that's what actually I was embodying, with my sound. I have
Mhm.
that sound that people been using my sound for years and
Yeah.
they've been hiding me, and I can't say still because this is what
Mhm.
people do, but I just say they borrowed my sound, and used it up, but they didn't abuse it because I didn't give them everything.
Mm.
So at the end of the day, that's why I'm still here, and I keep telling people you can't stop great music. You
You
cannot
sure
stop
can.
it. So
Yeah.
eventually it's gonna come out. What you do in the dark always comes to light. So
Yeah.
Mel Link,
Yeah.
I'm back, and I'm here for love and substance.
Facts. This song is going on my playlist ASAP.
Thank you. I appreciate
you.
you.
Hi, and there's one more song I would like to play if you allow me.
Okay.
So this one is featuring Heather Williams.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Heather Williams and Gabe Messiah. That's one is You Don't Love Me.
I mean, you feel
Hmm.
some way, I feel away. Yeah. I mean, you feel some way, I feel away. It's weird. How you doing, baby? Me, I'm out on tour. Heard you told friends that I won't give you a call. Man, it's weird cause I felt like that last year when you was club hopping with peers, rocking your whiz. Now you see me on the big screen, reminiscing on the love fling, something that I thought was something. Told you I was gonna make it, didn't wanna listen. Friends always did, but with your man, stay consistent.
You say that you care for me. I know how I feel for you. What more do we need to prove to each other? Emotions are running wild. Now I'm gonna have your child. Don't make no excuses why we can't be together. If you don't want me and you're not ready, why'd you make sweet love to me?
Alright. I can play these songs like all night long, yo. I'm
Thank you.
sorry. Yeah, so can you tap into this one? How did the collabo come about? This
Heather
is a nice
Williams,
song.
I met. I met Heather Williams down at the club, downtown Manhattan, a
Mm-hmm.
long time ago, and I asked her mother. This is when I didn't have anybody or anything like that, and I asked her mother. I just said, something, can I work with your daughter and everything like that? And her mother gave me
Mm-hmm.
permission to work with her. So me and Heather Williams, we bonded, we
Mm-hmm.
sat, we wrote, and I produced the record along with a good friend of mine, G Smith. That's another artist I've been working with for years with Devontae Swing and, a couple of other people. And Devontae Swing is from Jodeci.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yes, fact.
so G Smith, he played keys on there, and I did the drum
Mm-hmm.
patterns and everything like that. And me and Heather Williams sat down and we talked about the different things in the song. And, that was basically a relationship song, and it was
Yeah,
basically for the women,
yeah,
when they felt, that a man ain't really doing the things that they think they're not supposed to be doing with them and everything like that. So, when you get to hear my verse, then you hear me explaining to her, like, listen, I'm out here trying to work and do the things I need to do. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I can't be sitting up under you, all day thinking that something gonna happen. I gotta get up and go. So, what I
yes,
mean? You gotta
yeah.
understand that. So while I'm out
Mm-hmm.
here leaving to get up and work and do what I gotta do, you got your friends in your ear talking all this and that, thinking I'm
Right.
cheating, but I'm not out here cheating. I'm really working, getting the job done so me and you can eat. So basically, I'm telling her from my experience and my reality, what you want, steak or peanuts? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's it. So,
And that, and that's reality. And you know what? A lot of people can relate to that song because I
yeah.
heard the whole song, so it was like, I felt that. I felt
Nah, I
that.
appreciate it.
So
So, and
yeah.
then I put another artist I was working with for a long time that I also was managing,
Hmm.
Phil Kaiser and
Hmm.
Gabe Messiah and the Eastside Sopranos,
Hmm.
along with the Black Robs alumni.
Right.
I put Gabe Messiah on there just to keep him up and running,
Hmm.
what I mean, to do what
Yeah.
he have to do. So, that was a good collaboration with all three of
Very,
us on that record right there that I produced, and
very
I
nice.
put it out, and that's also on the Rock Nation right now, Link2Link Rock Nation. So that's on every single platform right now. And the numbers is definitely going up on that record right there. A lot of people is resonating with that record right there. So
With
I
this
appreciate
stuff.
it. Keep us in
Hmm.
rotation. And
Yeah.
it's definitely around the world right now because I've been
Yeah.
getting a lot of calls from it.
Yeah. Thank you for that. So Mel, um as an independent label, right? So, what does your team bring to the table for your artists? So, as being meaning like as like a talent scout, right? Looking for that next big hit. What does your team bring to the table to them if they were looking to get underneath your management team?
Well, to be a part of Link to Link, the movement you
Mm-hmm.
want to move with, you have to
Mm-hmm.
be with God first. You got to be able to give in order to receive. You got to be helpful. You got to help those so they can help you at the same time. You have to work hard. You have to want to achieve your goals. This is not
Mm-hmm.
easy. Nothing is handed out to you or anything like that. You really got to put that work in, to be where you need to be at, and this takes years of work and grind and hustle. You just can't just think you're going to get in the booth and sing or rap and then you're going to come out tomorrow. It don't
Mm-hmm.
happen like that. You
Yeah.
really have to put the work in and you have to really put your plan together. You got to show me that you really want it. I can put you in place and put your records out there and put you on tours and do
Mm-hmm.
shows, shoot your music videos and everything. But you're only going to be blessed with the gift if you really have it in you to really stay consistent, and you have to be dedicated,
Dedicated.
and your consistency has to be there, and you have to be loyal at
Mm-hmm.
that. You cannot jump ship. If I'm gonna work with you, then you
Yeah.
can't be scared to say link to link and Mel Love did this and that for you. Cause there's a lot of artists out there that I did work with,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very hurtful when they don't mention the name of Mel Love Link to Link when I put so much work into them, I put so much money into them,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't appreciate the hard work that I put into it, and it's like I felt and feel like I'm being used and abused, for they gain, and it's wrong and
That's
very
unfortunate.
hurtful,
Yeah.
and I don't want to deal with any artists like that. I try my best to stay away from those type of individuals, that think that they using me. I'm
Mm-hmm.
very smart. I'm just a nice guy, and I like helping artists and putting them where they need to be. But if you can't say link to link and Mel Love helped me get to this point in my life, then stay far away from me. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to deal with artists like that. You know what I mean? But if
Facts.
you appreciate what I have done for you from my time, my experience, me
Your effort.
helping you get to the next level and putting you on a different frequency and keeping your name living out there, then say my name and speak my name with pride. And you say Mel Love Link to Link is really the movement you want to move with, and you keep throwing your L's up for the Lord first, then
Hmm.
you live your life, then you laugh much more. Link to
Facts.
Link, the
Link
movement
to
you want to
link.
move with.
Link to link. Mel Love. Link to link.
That's
It's a
it.
movement. Telling you
Definitely.
guys,
We
it's a
shift rooms when
movement.
we come out, for real, for real.
For real, for real. So Mel, can you tap in a little bit on your future promotional tour? Can
Oh
you let our
yeah.
viewers know where and when, what's going on with that?
All right, we have a 50 city state tour right now called the Royal Love Tour. So we
Mm-hmm.
everywhere with it, you know what I mean? So May 15th we're going to be in Harlem. June we're going to be in Queens. We like kind of doing the borough tour right now, you
East
know what I
Coast.
mean? East Coast, we're going to be in Queens, we're going to be in Harlem, we're going to be in Brooklyn, we're gonna be in Yonkers, New York, Staten Island, Long Island, Jersey. Actually, we was in Jersey already because we doing a reality show out there with
Oh,
Misty Blanco.
okay.
We it's called Love in the Limelight.
Mm,
So y'all go check that out. That's coming out soon. BT
okay.
Plus. You know what I mean? So we definitely moving out here. But the
Yeah.
Royal Love Tour, I have partners with the Royal Love Tour.
Mhm.
That's Trick from Arizona. That's Godson Entertainment. Then we have
Mhm.
Rough Hands Entertainment. All
Okay.
right. Then we have the Company of Heaven. Then we
Mhm.
have Elohim Entertainment. And yours truly, Mel Love, Link the Link, the movement you want to move with. But like I said, I'm looking for more sponsorship. Anybody that want to participate and have your brand participate, in the tours that we have going on, everybody's welcome. Just hit me up at link2linktv.com and just subscribe, sign up, leave your email to me, and a representative get back to you in 2 days. The telephone numbers is there for you to reach
Okay.
us. And one of the sponsors is right here on my hat, Telltale. You know what I mean? So I thank Telltale for always representing and sponsoring Link to Link and, keeping the
Yeah.
movement where we have to be at right now. You
Yeah.
know?
And can you please, please, please do me a favor? Like when the dates come out, can you just
Yes.
keep me posted, please? I'll definitely
Yes.
post it on my Facebook, my IG, on all of my links, so I can keep
Thank
my
you.
viewers up to date with your concert, your shows, promotions, whatever it is
Thank
you
you.
got going on. Just link me up. Tosh
I
Melody,
got you.
the Melody Show,
All
definitely
right.
facts.
Most
So,
definitely.
what do you want the world to know about Mel Love, right? and what's about to come at them from link to link.
Well, what I want the world to know is just to keep God first and everything is possible. You know, humble yourself and just keep on
Yeah.
moving forward and never allow anybody to tell you you can't do it because your dreams do come true. If you really see it, you feel it, you love it, and then you will become it. So you don't have to worry about nothing at all, you know?
Yeah.
Future is just us, you know, touring around the world, doing the things that we love doing at Link to
Yeah.
Link. You know, just anybody that want to book us, you know, like I said, just hit me up at
Mhm.
link2linktv.com or 646-973-0667 and just hit me up. I'm not like any other artists out here. I'm totally different. So with Mel Love Link to Link, I'm an experience. I'm a whole movement in itself, but I'm really
Yeah.
an experience. So, you
Yeah.
know, it's not cocky or nothing like that. I'm just very
Mm.
confident and very
Yeah.
sure of everything that I do out here because I work hard. And
Yeah.
I'm just going to give back to my audience and let y'all know how much I love y'all out there for booking me and showing me that y'all love my music. So I have no choice but to turn up and give y'all a great experience and a great show that y'all definitely going to love and enjoy when y'all see Mel Love Link to Link step out. And I got a lot of friends and artists that I'm working with that definitely gonna come out and show up and show out for y'all. We definitely gonna pull up and pop out.
Yeah. And for your short-term goals, real quick, what's your next? Well, where is your next show going to be? You said you have one in Harlem.
Yeah,
This.
Harlem, May 25th. Everybody
Okay.
pull up and pop out. We definitely represent, and that's going to be the R&B reggae
Hmm.
experience. Y'all come out for the Royal Love Tour. Got a lot of great artists that's going to be a part of that. So flyers is definitely up and out right now. So y'all go check out the pages. You can hit me up at IG, and you can go to Big Puff Love, or
Hmm.
you can go to Mel Love Link the Link on
Okay.
IG, or you can go to Josh B, JoJo Singer, any one of the artists up there you could check
Yeah.
out, and it's all over the place. G
Okay.
Dep, you know, G Dep official, everything is up and out, you know, so you
Okay.
definitely can check out the flyers that's going out.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I would like to post that on my Facebook as well.
Thank
So if
you.
you can just tag me on that,
I
please.
got you, most
Yes.
definitely.
And now I know you're busy, so just one more question. Are there any shout outs you would like to give before you go?
I like to give a shout out to everyone in the world because I love people. You know, I want to see everybody do good. I want to
Yeah.
see everybody do right out there, doing the right thing. You know, I like to say I love my little sister that just passed, Dr. Latanya D. Coleman. Um, you know, we just I miss her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm working on a memorial for her right now, putting up her street sign that's going to
Hmm.
be on 112th Street and 2nd Avenue. So I'll let everybody know
Yes,
once I
please
get
keep me
everything
posted.
finished and finalized, so
Hmm.
everybody can come out to celebrate my sister Dr. Latanya D. Coleman's street signing. I already did Black Rob's already, so y'all can
Okay.
go and check out Black Rob's street sign, take pictures, shoot videos, do what you want to do on
Can you let our
115th
viewers know
Street and
where?
First Avenue.
On.
115th and First Avenue, that's Robert Black Rob Rossway.
Okay.
115th and First. So everybody's welcome to come over there and let them know you representing because Link the Link told you so.
Facts. Facts. You heard of you.
That's it. Link the Link said it's all right for
Link to
everybody,
link
the
is
world
up.
to come out to 115th Street and First Avenue and go represent for Black Rob's Way. That's it. Everybody
Amen.
gonna be over there. Then we gonna go to 112th Street and 2nd Avenue to be with my little sister, Dr. Latanya D. Coleman. You know what I mean?
Do you have
So
a date
this
on that? Do you have a date?
I'll let y'all know. I'll
Yeah.
let you know. But
Okay.
Black Rob Day, his birthday is June 8th. So we
Mm-hmm.
normally celebrate his birthday on June 15th. And that's
Okay.
because the Puerto Rican Day Parade, is always on June 8th. So we don't want to interfere with the Puerto Rican Day Parade because we love going over there too. G Dep, myself, we
Yeah.
performed at the Puerto Rican Day Parade
Mm-hmm.
last year, so that was a good turnout. Thank you for everybody for having us come out there. So this year we definitely gonna be out and we gonna be doing our thing. So everybody come out and just enjoy the experience that y'all about to see. Those that y'all came out already, you already know what it is already. You know what I mean? That's why
On
we still here doing what we doing today.
Yes, thank you. And thank you so much for taking time out of your busy life, your
No, you're
busy
welcome. I
day
appreciate you for that.
to join
Thank you.
me on the Talk to the Melody show. So
Talk to the Melody Show. That's what I'm talking about. Link2Link, the movement you
we
want to move with. We here.
we here. I'm linking to Lincoln. So
All right.
definitely keep me posted with everything. And I thank you guys for joining me on this exclusive interview tonight with Mel Love. And we out.
Big shout outs to my dad. You know what I mean? May God bless him with a speedy recovery right
Oh,
now.
God bless. Definitely. I wish him I will be sending out prayers to
Thank
your
you.
dad as well, okay?
Thank
All
you.
right. We out, y'all.
We
One
out. Link.
The Tasha Melody Show. The Tasha Melody Show. The Tasha Melody Show.
It's a Talk Melody Show, bitch.
The Tasha Melody Show. The Tasha Melody Show.
It's a Talk Melody Show, bitch.
The Tasha Melody Show. The Tasha Melody Show. The Tasha Melody Show. The Tasha Melody Show.
It's a Talk Melody Show, bitch.
The Tasha Melody Show.